Happy Mother's Day, guys. We're gonna
No.
recognize Mother's Day because we know who the moms are, but
Happy Mother's Day, not Birthing People Day. Happy Mothers. It's called Mother's Day. Mothers.
but they're trying to change it.
Yes. They are trying to change it to birthing people. We cannot be mothers. We must be birthing people because mothers is not inclusive. Thank you. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Look at everybody blowing it up.
Aww.
Happy Mother's Day, ladies. All
Happy
of you
Mother's
mamas.
Day.
Yes, I love it.
I mean, listen, if you have a uterus, honey, and you have fallopian tubes and you have ovaries, happy Mother's Day. You have to be specific like that. We can't just say moms no more. It means 1,000 different things now.
I just can't. Happy Pushing Out Babies Day. Jonathan. He always comes in clutch. I love this guy.
Guys, I just did a live. Did you ever think we would get to a point in life where the truth was controversial?
No.
This video will probably get flagged for like intolerance for simply telling the truth.
Yeah, it will. Because it's not inclusive. It's bad that we're saying Happy Mother's Day. Like that's to the left, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well,
they gonna flag my video because I made this pretty, banner up here that says Happy Mother's Day on it. They're gonna be like, no, it needs to say birthing people.
It's too feminine. You don't have enough unisex energy going on here. Let me stop. Oh gosh. We just wanted to come on here and have fun with the moms. We don't have any news, but we have some ridiculous things to talk to you about. And it's a special day because today is the day you get to celebrate the person that gave birth to you.
That's right.
Like that's the best gift you can give anybody. And that's the most important job on the planet. The most important job on the planet is to give birth and raise productive American citizens. So shout out to I'm talking about the real moms out there that grind and do what they got to do for their kids. Shout out to you guys.
That's right. The good moms, the ones that ain't raising a bunch of boys that wear skinny jeans and can't stand up for them. So come on. You raise good men. All right, good men that can take care of their wives.
Facts.
Men.
And function. And the ones that don't need a safe space.
Yes. Thank you. Safe space? You know where your safe space is? With Jesus, okay? That's your safe space right there. I said it. I said what I said. Birthing 7 children. Wow. That's a super mom right there.
For real, honey.
Ooh, Lord.
Because I was done after 3.
Same.
Finito.
I said, that's it.
I about had a nervous breakdown when I found out I was pregnant with my last daughter, the baby. I was like, what am I gonna do? There's 2 of them.
Let's be real. I mean, man, if you do parenting right, it changes your entire life, right? If you do it right, it does changes your entire life because you are given the responsibility of completely taking care of a child until they can take care of themselves. And that's your whole goal, is to raise them to be able to take care of themselves.
Facts.
We got way too many kids running this world right now that can't do a single thing for themselves. My 12-year-old can do more than half the kids I go to college with. I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
It's bad.
Look, if you're not stressed, and I mean stressed in a good way, like I'm tired, you're not doing your job right. Because at the end of the day, I'm ready to just like turn everything off
Yeah.
I've listened to you talk. I've listened to you talk. I've listened to a third person talk. I have to be 3 different people to 3 other different people. Sometimes I got to be the entertainer. Sometimes you got to be the doctor. You have to be a
The
counselor.
psychiatrist. Yeah. Okay.
People
Yeah.
falling apart. Oh,
Then they
that's
following
fun,
you
though.
around like you got to be the dog owner because they following you around like a little lost puppy. Like they don't remember where the kitchen is, but they know where the kitchen is. Okay. Got to be a chef.
Do you get this one? This is one I hear every day. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Can
The
I
one
ask
I
you
get the
something?
most is, hey, mom. Hey, mom.
Facts.
And then I'll be like, finally, after like the 5th hey, mom, and I've answered all 4 of them, I'm like, what? And then it's, I love you. No,
Yep.
it's fine, son. I'm not trying to write a 7-page paper. It's fine.
No, I don't need you to leave me alone right now. Everybody hears my kids. Sometimes when I go live, they're just like, they don't care.
Everybody's seen my kids, okay? They've
If I'm
seen
using
them.
the bathroom, I see fingers underneath the door trying to use the bathroom.
And then they go, what are you doing? And you know what I tell them every time they say that I'm in the bathroom, I say interpretive dance. They're like, what?
What?
Like, why?
Gosh.
Mom.
Yes.
What are you doing in there, mom?
Lois. So Lois.
It is.
Hi.
It is. Hi. It's so true. All the moms are laughing because they know it's true. And we're not complaining. I would not give it up for anything. I love it. I love my kids. It's just they're all like that. It's funny.
My kids are dope. They're like,
I love my kids.
They're like my little friends, honestly. I don't talk to them like they're kids. I think that's why we can have conversations. But there are times where I'm like, okay, I need some adult energy.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Like when I go to Walmart and I'm like, hi. People are like, who are you? Like, I've been around kids all day. I'm sorry. I just needed to say hi to somebody above the age of 12. Okay, thanks.
Oh God. My daughter does that too. Or she'll come in here. Matter of fact, I probably have some drawings of hers in here. Or maybe I just got tired of them stacking up and threw them out. Probably.
Oh, I've got them everywhere, all over in here. Dude,
I made you a card. Oh yeah, what does it say? Scribble scrabble. It just looks like somebody threw up on the paper, and I'm like, oh, thanks. Thank you.
Yes, Jim. I do this all the time. You guys hear kids in the store yell mom and you turn around. Yep. Usually, if my kids are not right at my hip, which is generally not the case, like it's usually when I'm by myself and I hear somebody say mom, this is like instinct to just turn around and look.
Oh, wow. It's gotten to the point where I've had to put her stuff in folders.
In a folder.
It doesn't stop, bro.
I know. I have stacks. I've got a whole tray down here full of them. My son's like, are you going to hang them up? I'm like, dude, I don't have enough walls for like everything that you draw me. Like I will hang them up, but.
Here's a funny one. So I breastfed all my kids. When you hear a child cry,
yes.
So I would be in a store or something, and you don't always wear the breast pads in there. And I would hear a kid cry, and you can feel it. I'm like, damn.
You're like, that's not even my kid. Stop it.
Not mine. It sucks. Anybody ever had that in public? You got soggy nipples in the store? It's the worst.
It's real life, though. It is. It's real life.
She said those are great. Listen, being
a mom is awesome, though. Like it is so cool how God designed us to be able to take care of our kids like that. Yeah. That is so cool.
And it's free 99. It's free. You know how much formula?
And we all know formula is expensive, okay?
It's free. And she said, I'll never tell. You told her yourself, Yvonne. Listen, I've been in the store plenty of times. I'm like, dang, bro. Take your kids home.
Tell them to stop crying right now. Facts.
Well, guys,
Hey, y'all, really quick before we get into anything
Uh-oh.
real good, I want to make sure you guys know we are running a sale tonight until 11:59 Eastern Standard Time for 15% off the entire site. So if you haven't got your merch, go get it. It's on sale.
Go get it. Jonathan said, "Geez, I'm glad I was born a guy. I can't with the soggy lip. Look, look. Just listen. They're just like me and my husband. I think we have like a mutual respect. Cause I'm like, there are things that you do that I would just not be able to handle, sir.
Right.
And there are things that he's like, yep, you got that.
Yep. I'm glad that's you, not me.
Yep. We're
Okay,
straight.
good.
The doctor, he's just like, so what does this mean? You know, he's trying to figure out when I was getting told what my surgical procedure would be. And she's like, imagine somebody twisting your nuts. And he's like, oh, okay.
Okay, I don't want to imagine. No. No.
Oh,
We're just I like that Chris said this. We're just hey, we're just being real, right? Because all you moms, you know how this is. Okay.
true.
Y'all know how it is on a daily.
I love him to death. But you know,
I do
Monday
too.
comes, and when Monday comes, I'm like, let's go.
Let's
go.
go. Mhm.
We'll see you at
go
3
back to
o'clock.
school. I love you. You have a great, fabulous day.
Facts, man. Hold on. We have a custom order. Kaylee, can I have a
girl.
two-way shirt?
She's already hit me up and I'm slacking. Let me rewrite it down on my sheet of paper for today. All right.
Kaylee keeps PTP running. All right. Between the merch, our website, everything that we would probably need that's essential PTP. It is Kaylee. I know what I bring, and I'm just a big ass personality, but Kaylee keeps it all running. Seriously. I would be up Schitt's Creek without Kaylee.
I'm on my hamster wheel over here, keeping it rolling.
Facts, man.
I love it though. I do.
You got a zip up hoodie? Hey, everybody go get those. Those are good conversation starters. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I want to see that. I haven't seen one in person. I'd love to see a picture of that, Shirley.
Oh, I want to know if you're gonna do a-hole shirts. We're gonna do them, but it's gonna be limited. Like I want those to be special shirts. So once we get
she's
it,
gonna give me a number,
yeah,
and that's all I'm gonna put on there.
I'm gonna take a poll. I can't do it because I haven't been on my bigger page. 50,000
out.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, I don't have access to over 50,000 people, and they do it on purpose.
I was just talking to my dad tonight. I was like, I feel so bad for Suni. She keeps getting booted off of her Facebook page. He goes, of course she does, because she tells the truth. She just can't win. I'm like, I know. She girl can't win.
Sometimes I'm like, let me just get on here and lie. Let me lie to y'all. Make it feel better.
No. That's why they love you. You don't. She'll give it to you straight. Facebook doesn't like it. Do we want to bring up this picture right here?
We do. We have to talk about this.
Okay.
The dad who gave birth, being pregnant doesn't change me being a trans man. This is a lot to unpack.
This is a lot.
Let me look up definitions while you talk. That's what I'm gonna do.
What do you even say? What do you really say?
I don't know, man.
I think the thing that is most disturbing to me about this whole gender transitioning thing is that they're putting this in the brains of our children.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're starting so early with this stuff. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting. We were
just sitting back here backstage talking. I'm like, oh, do you remember the first pregnant man? And we were sitting there, we started talking about COVID comparison. We were like, they've been putting this stuff in our face for years. The first man quote unquote pregnant man was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years ago, we were hearing about the first pregnant man. And I can't even remember if people were outraged or if they just accepted it. Like, I just can't remember.
I almost feel like it just never made it like to the spotlight. Like they just like it was just kind of a meh. And then now
Yeah.
it's just become huge because the left doesn't back down. They are very persistent.
Mhm.
And over the last 10 years, they have pushed and pushed and pushed this agenda. And now they're teaching our children
Dude.
about
Okay,
transitioning.
the Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Now we know Velveeta. She don't like the Merriam-Webster dictionary, but I do. Birth. I'm gonna pull it up so you guys can see it too.
Hold up. Let's talk about birth.
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 The word. Ooh, I don't need audio. Here we go. Okay. Birth.
Mhm.
The emergence of a new individual from the body of its parent. The act or process of bringing forth young from the womb. Now, this word is important. It's important because I would love to know where men have a womb. And the word womb literally translates to uterus. So on how these are times where I wish some liberals were willing to come on and explain these things. How can you be trans, you're a man, but you gave birth? Because men don't have wombs. Like, they just don't. They have testicles and sperm.
Yeah.
Where are you housing the minor?
When you gonna hold that baby? Where he gonna go?
When are you gonna have somebody like? When are you gonna have a head squeeze through your fucking cervix? And yes, I'm gonna be graphic because that is where a child comes from. All right.
Yes. Being a woman is not a feeling.
What? They can have it via C-section. With what womb?
Where do they carry it?
Where is it going to be carried? I would love to have a conversation. This is what I want to talk to Robert and ask Robert, where's your womb? Because you're a natural born male. So men can have babies. No, persons can have babies. Show me where persons have wombs. Because the last time I checked, a womb was synonymous to a uterus, which can only be found in a woman.
That's factual.
Okay.
Yes.
This is scary. It really is. Trans have a C-section, intestinal cavity, no wound. Okay. I would love to know who in the hell was able to implant a child in an intestinal cavity. You need an umbilical cord. You need first of all, you need a set of fallopian tubes to even carry the egg to the ovary for it to be released into your uterus. I've had a C-section, and guess what? I have a uterus. They didn't find my child somewhere stuffed in my intestines.
I feel like Kathy's wrong. I'm just gonna say it. Like that's
Wait a minute. Oh, lady, wait.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
What? I'm sorry. I know y'all don't like the F word, but why are you lying? You need to stop making these people feel better.
no.
It comes via implant. Did you hear what you had to say? Did you hear that? Implant. Which means it is not natural to you. You have to put a foreign object into their stomach to even make them pregnant.
I want to know why she knows so much about this.
Me too. And I want to know why women aren't more insulted and bothered by the fact that somebody is literally trying to take your birthright of you have children. That's what women do. What the heck? That would be a non-bowel obstruction.
I'm saying, I don't know how they could know.
Wow. Well, Kathy apparently is up with the times when it
If y'all
comes
want to know about how men can have babies, y'all talk to Kathy. She knows.
Kathy, is it natural? Is that the way God intended it to be? I'll let you answer that. Did God say, or do you really think God intended for science to evolve into a perverted place to where they're implanting kids into an intestinal cavity for somebody to feel like a damn woman?
Hey.
What? He said, she said, who knows? It was instructed on nursing classes. So you guys get taught about this? Woo! Kathy.
Wow.
Kathy.
I'm sorry.
Kathy.
That's crazy.
Oh, she does understand anatomy. I think she's just talking about this from a medical standpoint. She doesn't agree.
She just learned it.
What?
They taught this to her. Indoctrination at its finest.
Oh my gosh. Girl,
I am
feel
sorry,
bad
Kathy.
For you. For real.
Ugh.
Ew, dude.
Ew.
Ew, man. Why are they doing this? They are trying to make us go insane by allowing all these things that are just it's not physically possible. You have to have intervention from man. I just jinx. We said it at the same time. Whew.
No, we heard you. We know you don't agree with it. We're
girl.
just like, we just wanted to know how you knew. The fact that they're teaching it to you is...
Oh my gosh. What are they going to call men what are they going to call men? They can't call them sperm donors. Look, I would love to see how they're going to make a woman create sperm. I would love to see how they come up with that.
So are we basically like
college?
So at the rate that it's going, I feel like we're going to end up having every word is going to be offensive and non-inclusive. Like that defines somebody, whether it's woman, man, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa. All these words are going to get overridden and they're going to say, you have to say something else because it's not inclusive.
I mean, there's times where I'm like, no, it's not going to go that far. But then new things pop up. Like,
I know.
This is new. She's literally learning that. And she said this is in college. They can implant. Are you going to implant like a live uterus and attach it to some blood source? Because your child literally eats from you. Like, what's feeding it? What's helping it grow? What nutrients are they getting from your intestinal cavity? I'm literally sitting here thinking about this and I'm kind of disgusted, bro. Because that would mean that we are creating like synthetic humans that aren't really human.
Yeah. That's creepy. I don't like it.
Woo! Jesus. Look, when you coming, we are
soon.
ready.
I can feel it. It's soon. The worse it gets, the more I know it's soon. Christine, the Matrix is better.
I would rather be in there. At least I know we win in the end, but good God.
Plus, you get lots of guns when you go in the Matrix. That would
Facts.
make me really happy. I need guns. Shelves of guns. That'd be all right. I could live with
Pregnant man stuns medical profession. I cannot, man. This was on Oprah, of course. We know Oprah's the devil.
that. Oh, we just love Oprah. She's fabulous.
Oprah's the devil.
I'm the devil, didn't you hear?
Kaylee, listen. Look, we're both. Apparently, I'm not a real Christian. So you're the devil. I'm not a real Christian. Who knows what else is gonna pop up? Who knows?
We just can't win.
Everyone talking.
Before he was Thomas, he was Tracy.
Oh, which would mean that she is genetically a woman, which means a woman had a baby, not a man. The mental gymnastics these people have to do to make this shit make sense.
Where is the pregnant man today? Then a mother's heartbreaking mistake.
I would give everything to have that day taken back.
8 years later, has she been able to forgive herself?
Dude.
All new. Where are they now? Tuesday, 10/9 Central.
Oh, that was just a
One of our-
preview. If Tiffany, a lot of black folks love Oprah, honey. I grew up watching Oprah. Some of my best memories are sitting there watching Oprah, but Oprah is the devil. Oprah is the gatekeeper. Oprah allows sexual predators access to young ladies, i.e. Harvey Weinstein. Oh, shots fired. Tell the truth about people now. Tell the truth. It's okay. Oprah says she's dealt with racial discrimination. You're Oprah. Who is discriminating against you? The most racist person on planet Earth probably loves you.
Yeah.
What cop do you know is going to stop Oprah and say, "Get out, put your hands up"?
None.
Oh, okay. Money affords you to never have to deal with problems like that. Ask me how I know. These celebrities aren't dealing with anything that we deal with on a daily basis. Oprah gives stuff. I don't give a flying fart. The devil blesses people too. That's one thing that people don't really look at the entertainment industry and tell me that. Do you think that's God blessing all those people?
Listen, the devil can make your life on earth fabulous and lovely and everything that you want it to be as long as you're following his ways. He can. Bible says so. He can make it just as beautiful and look as beautiful, and you can think it's from God and it could still be from the devil. The Bible says so. So yeah, maybe she gives stuff. Yep, good on her.
She's oppressed, just like Michelle. Look, Michelle Obama lives in Martha's Vineyard, and she's oppressed. All right. Hence, Lil Nas. Ooh, preach. Because I just seen a good friend of mine that I grew up with say, "Look at our wonderful nephew." Okay? She called him our nephew as if all black women look to Lil Nas and say, "That's my family." No, we don't. He was dressed in female clothing, once again, with nails, acting flamboyant and extra as he wants to be. I think we need to tell men like him, because he is a young man, you better put some bass in your chest before I knock them balls. That's really how I feel. Put some bass in your chest. What's wrong with you? Prancing around here, acting feminine. Why don't we have conversations like that anymore, Kaylee?
Because if we do, everybody gets offended. They all gotta go to their safe space and they don't like it. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what. One of my boys comes up and says, "Mom, I want to go get my nails painted." I'm gonna say, "No, you're a boy. You're not getting your nails painted. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but I'm not taking you to get your nails painted."
Ugh. We need
I'm
more
not.
women to, when you see, this is what I do. When I see somebody walking around flamboyant, I will give you the nastiest look that you ever wanted. Somebody needs to let you know that what you're doing is not okay. And let me see a young boy doing it. Sit your ass down. Where's your mom? Matter of fact, where is your daddy?
Where's your dad?
I miss the old school ways. I really do. When we got in trouble with the neighborhood. You got about 4 or 5 whoopings before you got home for doing what you did.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes me old school, look. My son, I wish he would pick up a Barbie. I wish he would.
How
Absolutely
dare
not.
you.
My kids will never be trans or flamboyant because they know the difference between a man and a woman. They have that understanding. When my kids see somebody on TV like that, you know what they do? Change the channel and say gross because it's gross. Or they say that's not the way Jesus intended for things to be, because we told them the truth at a very young age. We didn't teach them about Santa Claus. We didn't teach them about none of those things. It was a very realistic approach to life.
What does this mean? How do you feel about toys? Like, what do you mean? Kids' toys?
I don't know.
I don't know. Could you clarify what that means? I don't know what that means. I'd love to tell you how I feel about toys, but I'm not really sure what you're getting at.
I'll tell them about SpongeBob. My son is very inquisitive. He likes to ask a lot of questions, and he used to love SpongeBob. And then one day, I think his teacher gave him a SpongeBob something, and he said, "I don't want this because SpongeBob is a mix between a woman and a man." And I said, "Why you say that?" So, well, he has feminine features. Look at his eyelashes. Look at the way he talks. He will not watch SpongeBob, and we all know that SpongeBob is a gay character. Vibrators? No, you didn't. That is so inappropriate.
Are toys gender specific?
Yes, very much so.
I think so. There's a boy toy aisle and a girl toy aisle in like every Walmart
store
in America. Every store.
Yeah.
So yes. Toys are gender specific.
Mm.
That's why one toy aisle is pink and the other one is blue.
Yeah. Now, there's a difference, because I was a tomboy when I was growing up, so I didn't necessarily like Barbies or
I didn't either.
The very girly things. But there's a difference between a little girl. It's a car. Cars are unisex. Anybody can like a car. That's not geared towards any gender.
I
But
agree with that.
the G.I. Joe toys, the more masculine roles of men being strong, men being protectors, those are toys for boys. And my mom always let me know, this is a boy's toy. You can get a car, but you're not going to go army out down the road because you're a girl. You have to teach your kids these things. They don't grow up knowing, they don't even really recognize boys and girls until they see private parts, or if something looks different, or they observe something when they're young.
Yeah.
Why does my brother have that? Because he's a boy. You're a girl. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think people get a little too like in their feelings. Not saying that people are in their feelings, but there's a difference between a boy and a girl toy. And there is definitely something wrong with letting your son play with Barbie dolls. Sorry.
I used to, my brother, I had a brother, he's older than me. And I would play like games with him, but like I would play with my toys, and he'd have like his army dudes and whatever, and I'd have my whatever. Like, I'm not saying that kids can't play with toys. Like, it's fine. Yeah, a girl wants to drive cars or build Legos, fine. I'm saying I'm not letting my children, my boys, dress up in princess dresses and walk around the house. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it.
Sorry.
That's funny. My brother's G.I. Joe married my Barbie and my brother was mad.
Oh gosh. See, I didn't have siblings growing up. It was just me.
Oh.
Just me. I had a lot of older guy cousins, and a lot of us played sports. We just did. So that was like a big thing in my family. It was just sports, but I had Barbies, but I would like rip the heads off. I wouldn't even want to play with them. I just didn't like Barbies.
Yeah, I was a tomboy because I grew up with a brother.
Yeah.
But like I knew I was a girl. I just knew that I liked to do I like to play sports because he played sports. So I like to play sports. Didn't mean I played boy sports. Just meant I like to play sports. I mean, I don't understand. We can't just draw this line. You're a boy, you're a girl. What is the problem?
Kaylee's like, this is basic.
It's like the Twilight Zone. Like I don't get it. What is happening?
My daughter plays with LOL dolls. There you go, Fortnite figurines. Now, if I saw my son pick up an LOL doll, we're gonna sit down and have a conversation. We are. When they were like 4. I have a little sister. She's 18, so she would mess around with the girls and do makeup with them, and he just wanted to be included. Can I have my makeup done? And I had to be like, absolutely not, and help him understand why. So now he's like, ew, get that color off of me, or like, I don't want that on my face. Especially the filters. Him and my husband are funny. If there's like a girly filter with like glitter and stuff on the eyes, they're like, no,
You can't use that one. I look like a girl. Ew.
Most girls are lesbos. I like penis.
What?
I don't know about y'all.
What?
This conversation said,
Jesus. But first, Jesus. But first,
dang.
Jesus.
I don't got my shirt.
I just
Moms have taken control in the wrong way. Thank you. Kaylee understands we're married. There is, you look, we are women. They are men. I can't teach my son the things he needs to know to equip this world. I
That's
can't.
right.
I can't. Girls
And
in my
listen, I can say a lot of things, but my boys have a greater level of respect for my husband because he's a man.
yeah.
So I can be like, you're going to get in trouble for that. And they're like, meh. And I say, all right, fine. I'll just let your dad know. And he can take care of it when he gets home. And they're like, okay, I'll stop. I'll be good.
Right.
Because he's a man.
Mm-hmm.
They just respect him differently. He's a man. I get it. Like, I'm the loving mom. Like, I'm supposed to nurture and all that stuff. And he takes care of that. He's the man.
We got a dad. He said, dude, my sister let my son and her daughters play dress up and dress him like a girl. Oh, me and my sister would have had words because his cousins only had girl dress up stuff. So
don't play dress up.
Yo, moms, bro. Moms, you guys are effing up right now. What? Nah. This is why my children, if I don't know the parent, you can best believe my kid won't be at your house. If you haven't spent time around us and I haven't seen how your kids operate, you don't see how I operate as a parent. Nope. Because I tell your kid real quick, that is not what we do here. So if you want to keep participating here, I suggest you get back in line. Because a lot of kids don't have that structured discipline.
It's true.
Hell nah. Nope. You guys have some horror stories. There you go. Make him a prince or a king. Good God. You're a lesbo. I think guys are lesbian, aren't they? Since we want to be funny. What is
That's
exactly I
right,
respect
Jonathan.
my
That's
mom.
exactly how it is in my house. Like
Yeah.
they respect me. I'm not saying they don't. They do. But
Mhm.
there is a healthy
It's different.
fear for their father because they know he's not playing games. Like most of the time they could probably talk their way out of a lot of things with mom because she's
Yeah.
a softie. But dad, mm-mm.
That's facts.
There-
That's facts. That is facts. I just went through that. Blake Viglia. Thank you, love.
Thanks, Lovey. You're so sweet.
I'm so proud of you, two young mothers. Man, I think we
Thank you.
got it right. I think there's a chance honestly, with parents like us, I think there's a fighting chance to have
Yes.
some normalcy in the future, man.
I hope there's more than we see. That's all I can say.
That's how I
there's
feel.
so many more out there that just are not outspoken about it. That are like us. I really do. I really do.
Dad, where's the belt?
Otherwise, Suni, your daughters, they gonna have to marry my boys because they ain't got nothing else to choose from. If we don't have better parents, okay. At
We're
least
gonna
you're
have to
gonna
arrange
know.
marriages.
I'm saying.
Who's your mom? That's what you got to start. I want an application. What's your mom name? How did you grow up?
Oh, I'm not even kidding. I'm doing applications. I've already told my kids there's going to be interviews.
Yes.
And if they don't like it, they can send me to a beach somewhere until they all get married because I'm interviewing each and every one of them. As soon as that girl walks in the house, she got a skirt that's like 3 inches long. I'm going to be like, next. You don't even have to talk. Just go. Get out. Nope. Get out of my house. If you can't wear a shirt that's full length and a skirt that goes down to your knees, get out of my house. Not interested. Nope. Bye. I don't care if a crop top is all you got. That's fine, honey. But you ain't. Nope. See ya.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not kidding.
Wait.
I am not kidding.
Well, you know what? Hopefully they see how our marriages are and how we are as parents. It'll rub off on them to where they're like, yeah, there's a thought. There's my directions this way.
Yeah.
I taught my son about the word thought. You don't go after a thought. You don't. If somebody's, I don't think I'm going to be comfortable talking to him about these subjects. I think I'm going to let my husband do it, but I'm definitely going to be like, sir, if you ain't got to do too much, that probably ain't what you want. That ain't what you want.
I told Lucas, I was like, I think by the time the youngest one hits teenage years, I think I'm just going to move out. And when they get to 18 and they're, through all that, I'll move back in. Because I don't know. It's going to be rough.
It's going to be rough for us. It is. But we got it. We're going to be, look, I'm going to be 50 calling Kaylee like, oh my God.
Oh, it's facts.
Yes.
Like, honey, just come over.
Alone. Leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have apps on the phone. I'm reading your text messages, bruh. I'm all up in your mix. Until you are out of my roof or at an age. Let me not even say that. I would monitor it if I felt like I needed to. I'm not going to invade their privacy because to an extent, yes, you should have some privacy. But
this is how I do my kids. So since we've got 2 that are almost teenagers and then another older one, he's 11. They all have phones. They have to ask permission to get any apps, whether it's free or bought, doesn't matter. Because I look at the app before I allow it or don't allow it. Like a couple of them ask for Snapchat and all this other stuff. I'm like, no, you ain't not getting into that. If there's an issue, I'll look. But for the most part, if they're keeping their nose clean, it's all good. But they don't have, it's not free for all. There's things on there that block them from getting on stuff on the internet, all that stuff. So people can judge me all they want, but
I bet you your kids will be straight.
Mm-hmm.
We got our son. Well, my mom, she got him to switch, so he has access to YouTube, But he's like you said, he's very trustworthy. I let him know.
Yeah.
You know what's appropriate, what's not. So if you have to
Yep.
ask yourself, are you not sure? Then you need to come ask me. So anytime they want to do
Yep.
that, can we watch videos? Sometimes I'm like, nah, because I'm not out there watching it with you because of these stupid ads. They have
Yeah, that's the
transsexuals
worst
all
thing.
through the ads, man. All through
That
the
is the
ads.
worst thing. The ads are like, wow.
Terrible.
It's
These are things you
terrible.
should look out for, mom. I know. I feel like the 90s babies and the late 80s were more equipped to deal with technology than a lot of the older generation is. For
Yeah.
a long time, YouTube was doing Momo to where they
Yep.
would just
All
throw an
that.
evil video, in your it's a kids playlist, and it was an
Mhm.
ugly demon looking thing. Then it
Mhm.
had the 3 a.m. challenge. They started doing the devil's hour. I'm like, what are they doing?
They're
So
evil, man. They're evil.
YouTube, you got to be careful with too. Just make sure you monitor channels. They watch a set, they only subscribe to a set amount, and those are the only ones they watch. Operation Ouch is a good one if your kids like medical stuff, because my kids are nerds. Operation
She's raising
Ouch
nerds.
and Brave Wilderness. Those are my kids' two favorite.
It's scary.
But you know what? It's no different than what Sodom and Gomorrah represented. That
That's true.
is really what we're dealing with now. It got so bad that God literally had to wipe the entire planet clean
Yeah.
and start over. Check browser history often. Yeah. See, I don't
Absolutely.
have to do that. Yes, please. If there's anything you take from this, please be careful with YouTube. Even if it says YouTube Kids, there's always a
Yeah, because
loophole.
there's creepy people in the world
Yeah.
that say that their content is okay for kids. It slides through on YouTube, and your kids could be the one that watches it. So you still have to. I don't care if it says kids on it. You still got to watch.
Just be careful. And pre-watch. That's what I do.
Yep.
I pre-watch the movies. I pre-watch the television shows, not even television shows, Netflix series. And half the time they don't even watch Netflix. We like to do Prime because it's more kid-friendly stuff on Prime, honestly. And I think it's because a lot of people just don't use it.
Yeah, that's what we use. I don't even have Netflix.
Yeah.
We have Prime.
Suni, do you think we are in the end times? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, we've been in the end times for a little bit, but we're getting closer to the end. The more that's happening. Yeah, definitely.
When the Pentagon announced the aliens, I said, all right, like, we're here. This is what everybody was waiting for. We're like, when are the aliens coming? When are the aliens coming for the last 2 years? And it's here. I don't even know if a lot of people paid attention to that. It was all over Fox News. Tucker Carlson is the one who broke the story, and the Pentagon confirmed it.
Come on, Jesus. I'm ready. My shoes are going to be here. I'm going to be out. People be like, where'd Kaylee go? She gone. I'll sit with Jesus. See y'all in a bit.
We all know Trump won. It's all right, Andy.
Oh, what? Nobody said anything about Trump. What? These people? What? Dude, okay. All right, Andy, all right, let's talk for a second, okay? The title says Happy Mother's Day. That has nothing to do with Donald Trump. We have not mentioned his name until you got on here and said that. We're not what? Oh man, I just
whoa.
Let's just end on that.
Let's do it. Oh wait, guys, you're not gonna want to miss the Truth to Set You Free. Me and Russo are doing a very special show. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'll give you a hint. All men are trash. That's the hint.
Oh, snap.
Uh-oh. I hope people tune in. I think I set off some all men are trash, guys. Tuesday, Truth to Set You Free.